ask that the people that's watching remotely, oh God, will be penetrated by our praise and by our worship, oh God. We ask, oh God, in the name of Jesus, oh God, that you touch the word that's going to go forth, oh God. We ask, oh God, that you burn it deep down in the pastor's belly, oh God. In the mighty name of Jesus, that your very word will be as a two-edged sword, oh God. In the mighty name of Jesus, that it is relevant, radical, and real for such a time as this, oh God. We thank you right now because we have the victory in Jesus' name, oh God. And we're not going to wait, oh God, until Jesus goes, oh God. But we're going to celebrate you right now in the name of Jesus. Bless your name, oh God.
Can we give God some praise in the sanctuary, please? Can we give God some praise in the sanctuary of our God? Isn't God good? Isn't God worthy? Come on, clap your hands, everybody, and let's celebrate Jesus. Those of you who are watching us today, we come to celebrate Jesus. Come on, right where you are, right where you are. Open up your mouth. We have just sang praises, but now let them hear the fruit of your lips. Let them hear the fruit of your lips today. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, God, yes, God, yes, God. Come on. I forgot the fruit of your lips today. I forgot the fruit of your lips today. God, we bless you. 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 We glorify you. We lift you up in spite of God. Be glorified. Be exalted. Be exalted. Be exalted. Be exalted. God, if you be lifted up from the earth, you will draw all in. Pull us in. Pull us in. Pull us in. Pull us in. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Isn't God good? I said, isn't God good? Even while sitting in your room, God is good. At your dinner table, God is good. If it had not been for the Lord who has been on your side, I don't know where you would be, but God is still good. God is still good. Despite the circumstance, God is still good. Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, Jesus. Hallelujah. As we still have a church and we're still glorifying God, whether virtually or whether in the presence of the Lord or in the presence of your own home, guess what? We are the temple of the Holy Ghost. And the Spirit of God lives within us. You don't have to be within the four walls to encounter God. But guess what? We can bring God right where we are. We can create an altar right where we are. We can create a tabernacle right where you are. So I dare you to take about 30 seconds right where you are and give God a Shabbat praise. Give God a Shabbat praise. Give God a radical praise. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, Jesus. Glory be to the name. Glory be to the name of the Lord. Glory be to the name of the Lord. Hallelujah. God bless you, friends of God, and thank you all for viewing and watching live today. Thank you all for viewing and watching live today. Listen, for the next few weeks, this is how we will be having church, all right? But we believe God. Come on, just declare it in the atmosphere and say, I believe God, I believe God. Come on, say it like you really believe it. Say, I believe God, I believe God. I believe God, I believe God can come in and clean it up. I believe God, I believe God. Listen, friends of God, today I just want to give a couple of observations and then we'll move on. But I just want to say again that we'll be here having service like this for the next few weeks. No, it's not fear, it's faith. We're believing God, but we're also exercising wisdom. One thing I know is that it's already done. Amen. And I know that anytime God begins to do things like this, what he's doing is he's setting up his people for a major comeback. You sitting at your homes right now, I just want you to declare, everybody say, God is setting me up for a major comeback. Setting me up for a major comeback. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. God is setting us up for a major comeback. Do y'all believe it in the house of the Lord? Do you guys believe it, those who are viewing? Hallelujah. Listen, and so I want to say this to us. While it's important that we take precaution, it's important that we take precaution. But don't forsake the power, the waymaker, the miracle worker, and the source of our lives. All right? Because God is our source. God is our source. He was God before this, and he's going to be God after this. All right? And so I just pray blessings upon you and your households and your children. And understanding as we advance and we excel and we continue to press on through whatever it is, this season that we're in, understand that the church still needs you. Understand that the church still needs you. We need your prayers. We need your prayers. We need you to fast. And we need your giving. Amen. So there are multiple ways that you can give. And we're getting ready to take up our offering right now. And those of you who are viewing with us, you can take part of giving today by just simply going, and if you're watching on live on Facebook, then the description is there for you on how you can give today. You simply can go to Humanitychurch.online, Humanitychurch.online. It's Humanitychurch.online. Click Give tab, click the Giving tab, and simply follow the prompting there. Or you can simply text to give, and the number is 510-662-0044. You can text your amount, 510-662-0044. And if by chance this is your first time texting to give, there will be a link that comes to your phone. Click the link, follow the instructions, and then following the next time you decided to text it to give, you will not have to click on any more links. You will just simply send your amount to that number, and your gifts will be received. Or, friends, you can mail your gifts. You can mail your gifts to the Humanity Baptist Church, 1051 54th Street, Oakland, California, 94608. Don't withhold your gifts. Sow your seeds so God can continue to replenish you and refresh you. Amen? Amen. Even those of you who may be here today, you can give while you are here today. Amen. Can we just give God praise before we just transition to the word for one moment? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. God, we thank you. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. What a loving God we serve. What a loving God we serve. Angels bow before heaven and earth adore him. What a loving God we serve. Deuteronomy 31. I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you more than anything. Can we just sing a little bit of that? Come on. Sing, I love you, Jesus. I love you. There you go. I worship and adore you. And I just want to tell you, Lord, I love you. Lord, I love you more. Everybody, I love you, Jesus. I love you. I worship and adore you. And I just want to tell you, I take the time out to tell you, Lord, that I love you. I can't make it without you. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, one more time, everybody. Just raise your voice right where you are. Say, I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you, Lord. Oh, 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 oh. I just want to say, come on. I just want to say that I love you more than anything, Lord. I just want to say that I love you more than anything. All right, Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6, and it reads as such. It says, be strong and be of good courage. Do not fear nor be afraid of them. For the Lord your God, he is the one who goes with you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. I want to read it again. Be strong and of good courage. Do not fear because of them. Do not fear because of what's going on. For the Lord your God, he is the one who goes with you. He will not what? Leave you, nor will he forsake you. Hallelujah. Today I just want to give you just a couple of key principles on how to survive the storm. Okay? Just 6 key principles on how to survive the storm. 6 key principles on how to survive the storm. How to survive the storm. Friends of God, it's imperative that you understand that storms are inevitable. They're going to come. We do not get an announcement when they arrive. They just somehow, some way just show up. Storms are inevitable. Being that storms are inevitable, oftentimes we find ourselves unprepared. Oftentimes we find ourselves not ready. But even in the midst of the storm, I want to give you 6 key principles that I want us to take with us as we journey through this season. Friends of God, I need you to understand that in the text today in Deuteronomy chapter 31, what's happening is there is a shifting of the guard. There is a shifting of leadership. And God is ministering to Moses, and Moses is ministering to the people. And Moses says, listen, I am 120 years old. My time, my season is now up. I'm 120 years old. My time and my season is now up. God tells him, he says, listen, Moses, you're not going to enter into this next season. So you got to prepare the people for what's to come. Friends of God, then he begins to minister to Joshua, and he tells Joshua, he says, just like I defeated the Amorites, the Canaanites, and all those other ites, what I'm going to do for you is the same thing. I come to let you know, friends of God, I need you to understand and catch this in the spirit. Friends of God, it's important that you know that we've got history with God. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? I said, we've got history with God. We've got history how we were stuck and God loosened us and made us free. We got history how we were in darkness, but he brought us to the light. We got history how when we were sick, God made us whole and healed our bodies. Look at your neighbor wherever you are if you can and just say, we got history with God. We got history with God. My history or my testimony with God is such as this. He has never and he never will lose. He has never and he never will lose. He always came through for me. He always continued to defend me. He always protected me. He always provided for me. Come on, somebody declare, I've got history with God. And God is the same God yesterday, today, and forevermore. Come on, say it again until you feel it. Say, I've got history with God. And because I have history with God, can nothing come to deter me from what God has for me. Can nothing come to destroy me from getting or laying my hands on what God has already predestined for me to walk in or predestined for me to possess. You've got history with God. As long as you are a child of God and you are living the life that God has called you to live, God will forever fight for you. God will forever come through for you. God will forever be there with you. Come on, declare it one more time. I've got history with God. I've got history with God. So he says, God tells Moses, and Moses then tells Joshua, he says, check this out. You got to understand that just how God defeated all of these armies, the militaries, all the people and all the things that are to come up against you in this next season, how I defeated them for Moses, I'm going to defeat them for you. And I come to let you know, friends of God, that is the same promise that God is speaking over our lives today. Just how God defeated Ebola, just like God defeated the anthrax, just like God defeated sickness and cancer and disease. The same God yesterday, today, and forevermore. He said that he's going to defeat this thing. I need you to understand that your history with God is much more powerful than what's transpiring around you. For he always comes through. Come on, repeat after me if you can. Right in your home, just say, God always comes through. God always comes through. And I've never seen the righteous, what? Forsaken, nor his seed begging for bread. Why? Because God always comes through. Can we pause parenthetically for a moment and give God a radical praise if you truly believe that no matter what you endured in your life, that God was still God and God always came through. Come on, right in your homes, right in your bedroom, right at your kitchen table, right in your living room. Come on, just declare the word, how God has always come through. You ought to talk to yourself. You ought to encourage yourself. You ought to declare it in your room, declare it in your body, that come what may, God has always come through. And his word shall never return unto me void, because God is not a man that he shall lie, nor the Son of Man that he needs to repent. Somebody declare that God always comes through. God always comes through. So I want you to understand these key principles while we are traveling and journeying through this storm. Understand, number one, it's important that you don't lose sight of your faith. It's important that you don't lose sight of your faith. It's important that you do not lose sight of your faith. Friends of God, you have to remember to keep your faith alive. And the only way to keep your faith alive, the only way to keep your faith full of fire and fervency is that if you stay in the Word of God. Here we go. You have to stay in the Word of God. Because the Word of the Lord says that faith comes by what? Hearing. And hearing by the Word of God. During this time, since we all have idle time, this is the time when you have to devote yourself. This is the time when you said you were too busy to get on your knees and pray for an hour, that you find yourself on your knees and on your face seeking God. This is the time when you were too busy to read your word, but you prepare time and you set time aside to seek God and read of his word and study to show thyself approved. This is the time that you don't lose heart and you don't lose faith, but you got to keep your faith on fire. Come on, somebody Somebody declare the words, I got to keep my faith on fire. I got to keep my faith on fire, because through this season, through this storm, you're going to hear a lot of things. You're going to hear a lot of words. You're going to see a lot of things on the television that will try to come to defeat your faith, that will try to come and trample on your faith, that will try to come and get into your mind and begin to put stories and paint pictures in your mind. But you got to remember that I got to keep my faith on fire. And the way I keep my faith on fire is by staying in the Word of God. So remember, friends of God, don't lose sight of your faith. Don't lose sight of your faith. It doesn't matter what's transpiring around us as believers. You got to understand, friends of God, that we must press towards the mark of the prize of the high calling, which is in Christ Jesus. Don't lose sight of your faith. And number two, perspective is power. You got to understand that perspective is power. I caution you to be careful with developing stories and outcomes and conclusions. Don't allow your mentality, don't allow your mind to paint inaccurate pictures and stories about any situations that you face through your life. Because the problem with that is you are not even qualified to put an ending on whatever God has you in. You're not even qualified to put a period at wherever God has you in. For I read in my word of the Lord that says that God is the author and the finisher. Stop allowing yourself to develop inaccurate stories about whatever it is you're going through in your life. Stop allowing yourself to develop inaccurate stories about whatever's transpiring around you. Men of God, women of God, children of God. God is the only one who has written your life story out. God is the only one that before you were formed in your mother's womb knew the plans that He had for you. And those plans were to prosper you. Those plans were for you to have good success. Those plans were for you to walk in the wholeness and the healing of God. You got to understand that perspective is power. And the way the adversary gets into our minds is that he will paint pictures. Why? Because our minds are accustomed to seeing images. Our minds are accustomed to seeing images. So after today, I need you to go and wash your face and clean out your eyes, because there are some things that you have drawn the wrong conclusion to. But I come to let you know that let God fight for you. Let God write the ending for you. Let God write out your story. And understand that once you begin to speak positive notions over your life, once you begin to speak the word of the Lord over your life, what happens is you will begin to believe it. So instead of watching CNN and MSNBC and Fox News and KTVU and all CBS and all that stuff, you got to understand that now you got to refill your mind. Now you got to refill your heart. Now you got to refill your spirit and say, yes, we may be going through right now, but He's a great redeemer. He is a great provider. He is a great supplier. He is a great protector. And God will forever come through for me. Why? Because His word said that there is no weapon that is formed against me that shall or will ever prosper. And when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Lord God will lift up a standard against him. You got to understand that you have to filter out your mind, because perspective is power. Perspective is power. The very things we see will develop stories and imagery in our minds. And then we will find ourselves in a battle. We will find ourselves wrestling and tussling. Perspective is power. Number one, don't lose sight of your faith. Number two, perspective is power. And then I need you to understand this while we're journeying through this storm. It's just this simple. It's just a season. It's just a season. Come on, right in your homes, just declare that with me. Everybody say, it's just a season. It's just a season. That's right. I'm going to say it again. It's just a season. It's just a season. And friends of God, I don't know if you realize it or not. I don't know if you understand it or not. But not only is it just a season, but this is not the end. I hear a whole lot of people talking about, oh, the tribulation period. Baby, this is not the end. Because if this was the end, we wouldn't be here. Friends of God, this is not the end. This is only a season. Can we declare that in the house of the Lord? Can we declare that in our rooms right now? That this is just a season. season. This is just, come on, declare it, friends of God. This is just a season. This is just a season. And I heard a young time ago as a little boy that he used to sing a song that said, I'm so glad that trouble don't last always. I'm so glad that trouble don't last always. Friends, this is just a season.